Okay, so if you're running multiple gym locations, you already know the deal. You're not just the owner, right? You're the head of marketing, the lead trainer, the equipment repair person, and you're the brand police for every single location. It is just completely exhausting. It really feels like this constant uphill battle, doesn't it? You've got one location using a logo from 5 years ago on their flyers. Another manager just painted a wall a shade of blue that's, well, close enough, but not really right. So is all this brand chaos just draining your energy? I'm guessing for most of you, the answer is a big, frustrated yes. So let's talk about the real cost of all this. I mean, it's not just about looking a little unprofessional here and there. The real hidden cost is what it's doing to you, to your mental energy. This quote from our source material just absolutely nails it. It's all about that mental drain, right? Those perfectionist moops that have you awake at night, wondering if the signage at a gym hundreds of miles away is correct. This goes way beyond a business problem. It's personal, and it's absolutely stealing your peace of mind. And this isn't just a feeling. Getting your brand straightened out has a real, measurable impact. Get this, standardizing your brand can actually lead to a 20% drop in customer complaints, and often within the first week. So why is that? It's all about trust. When everything feels the same, from the logo on the front door to the sign-up form, your members get this sense of professionalism and reliability, and that means fewer complaints and much happier members. So the big question is, how do you fix all this without piling more work onto your already overflowing plate? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. We're going to focus on a simple plan with quick wins you can actually get done this week to start taking back control. And here they are, 3 simple, super high-impact steps. Look, we're not talking about some massive 6-month overhaul. We're just going to perfect your logo usage, master your brand colors, and standardize your signage. These are your first 3 targets to bring some immediate order back to the chaos. All right, let's dive into win number 1, your logo. I want you to think of it as the face of your entire brand. It is often the very first thing a potential member sees. And getting it right every single time builds that instant trust and professionalism. So here's your mission. Today, right now, use this checklist for a quick audit. Send it to your managers and ask them these 4 simple questions. Are you using the correct primary logo? Does it have enough breathing room around it? And then the 2 biggest offenders. Is it ever stretched out of proportion? Or does it look blurry and pixelated on anything you print? I mean, just look at the difference here. It is night and day. On the left, you've got a crisp, clear, professional logo that inspires confidence. On the right, that stretched, pixelated mess that just screams amateur hour. It's such a simple fix, but it makes a world of difference in how people see your brand. Okay, you've got your logo under control. Let's move on to win number 2, mastering your colors. You know, color consistency, it works on a subconscious level. When your brand colors are exactly the same everywhere, on the walls, on your website, on a t-shirt, your members just feel that sense of cohesion and reliability. And here's your next checklist, a quick color audit. Do the paint colors on the walls in your gyms match the master color palette perfectly? Are your social media posts and flyers using the correct hex codes? That's that 6-digit code that makes sure your color is identical everywhere. Trust me, this is not a time for close enough. To most people, yeah, those 2 colors might look pretty similar, but that close enough color on the right, it just weakens your brand identity every single time it's used. Using the correct hex code on the left, that reinforces it. The main takeaway here is simple. Precision matters. And that brings us to our 3rd and final win for the week, standardizing your signage. This is all about guiding your members clearly and professionally from the second they walk in the door. Good signage just removes friction and makes their whole experience seamless. So your final audit for the week is all about the signs. Does that big entrance sign use the official approved template? Are the signs for the locker rooms and studios consistent across all your locations? And this is a big one. Does all of your signage use your approved brand fonts? The difference is pretty stark, isn't it? On the left, you've got clean, professional, easy-to-read brand fonts. And on the right, you have that random jumble of mismatched fonts that just creates this subtle but really powerful sense of disorganization. You've just got to stick to the script, your brand's official fonts. So there you have it, 3 simple audits: logo, colors, signage. This is not about starting some massive, stressful project. It's about taking small, deliberate steps to get from that constant state of brand chaos to a place of calm and control. Because that's the ultimate payoff here, isn't it? This is so much bigger than just brand guidelines. By getting these small details into a system, you are standardizing your own peace of mind. You're freeing up all that mental energy to focus on what really matters, like growing your business, not chasing down fuzzy logos. So here's the bottom line. Tackling these 3 areas this week is going to have an immediate impact, not just on your brand, but more importantly, on your own headspace. You're not just fixing mistakes, you're reclaiming your focus. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Once you've calmed all this chaos, what will you conquer next?